Love it.
Thank you so much.
Man, that sounds tight, you guys. The harmonies are awesome.
Hey, we all live together. So we're just singing hallway harmonies,
right.
you know, running around.
Everything, and living in a little bus. Like, let's just try this and see how it works. I love it. You said you're from Missouri.
I am, yes.
First time to Portland at the Bloodworks Live Studio.
Yes, this is
Welcome
amazing.
to Portland. We have a great family here. It's
I'm
awesome.
literally blown away by the entire experience. So this is awesome.
Good. Yeah, it's cool. We got some great things to check out in the city if you guys have some time. I know you guys are doing this West Coast run, and it's always nuts because you guys are like from city to city. I'm surprised you know where you're at right now. It's one of those situations, but the sun is starting to pop through. So thank you for the sunshine.
Thank you. We hadn't seen it in like a week. In Nashville, we had nothing last week either. So
I heard there was like tornadoes rolling through, then it was snowing. It's nuts. But we got some great things to check out. I mean, the Willamette is beautiful on the waterfront. You guys get a chance to check that out. If you're driving towards the Seattle area today or whatever, you're going to have a great drive, especially if the sun comes out. And don't be surprised you guys see all the convertibles and all the tops start coming off. Because it's one of those situations like everyone just turns on the heater and they get the vitamin D on the body because you have to have it. So it's cool. From Missouri.
Yes.
So let's start off with some football. Are you a Rams fan or a Chiefs fan?
I was a Rams fan, but you know they went back to LA, so my heart's broken. Best show on turf though, back in the 2000s. That was pretty fun.
Right on. Yeah. Good. Are you a big football fan?
I teeter back and forth. But yeah, definitely. Kind of all over the board. But I'm more of a Chiefs fan now, I guess.
Are you?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I'm really
that
bummed.
loss was devastating the other day.
Yeah, it was hard. That was the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that literally was the Super Bowl game. It was awesome. Tell us about yourself. Growing up in Missouri, how long have you been playing guitar? Because the three of you sound, like I said, amazing. It sounds so good.
Oh, thank you so much. This is John Luke, everybody in BC on the cajon.
Nice catch.
Yeah,
that could have been dangerous. Yeah,
that would have been terrible. Speaking of guitar, now I don't play anymore. It's broken. No, I grew up in Wildwood. You know, I went to Mizzou, University of Missouri, and then I moved to Nashville. Been in Nashville about 6 years. I actually played piano growing up, and I ended up picking up a guitar because it was easier to lug around at the Broadway bars trying to play down there, so it was a little easier. So that's kind of how it happened, and then been writing songs ever since Nashville, and then finally putting my project together. And the past couple of years have been amazing, getting out and getting to tell my story and play songs that mean something to me. So.
Good, that's cool. Well, you got a hell of a label, and you got some great bandmates. I mean, Jared Neiman, Lee Bryce, Jackson Mickelson. We can go on. So congratulations to you there.
Thank you so much.
You guys said the three of you just traveled the country, and you guys been playing together. How long total?
3 years.
3 years, yeah.
About 3 years, yeah.
Who takes the longest to get ready in the bathroom?
Oh, him.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I was going to say you.
Get out of here. Dude. Come on. Yeah, you might be right. Might be BC.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I was in the lobby first this morning.
That's ridiculous.
This is easy, man. This haircut's easier than you think. It just goes up.
Okay.
That's
You're
funny.
over there like,
I mean, I do that.
Yeah, you do. That's the noise you make.
Quiet, stop way your head. Man, I tell you. What's the biggest thing that you guys look forward to on this new tour? Because, you know, from a perspective of a fan point, for me, it's like I've always wanted to get on the road and travel with somebody and see what it's like through your eyes of like, we're going to a different station. We're going to meet this program director or music director and what it entails. But for you guys on the road, like you said, this is your big break. You've been waiting for this. What's it been like so far?
We're a day in, so honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to Portland. Let's just kick things right down through the door.
But it was the best first day ever. So I mean, I'm loving every minute. I love meeting people. I love being around people. This just feels like something I was supposed to do. And just like I said, getting to tell the story and getting new markets that I haven't been to, and getting to spread what I do. It's second to none. It's something I've always dreamed of doing. So honestly, just adding that with the upcoming tour we're out with Walker Hayes throughout the spring, and just everything in between. It's just combination of a lot of good things happening. And I'm very thankful for Curb picking me up and taking this chance. So it's going to be a good ride, I think.
It's very cool. Well, first of all, we're happy to know that this is the very first show. Way to kick it off at the Bloodworks Live Studio. You either want to start here or finish here, so congratulations.
Hey, felt good.
And I'll give credit to Lori on that because she knows how to work the deal. She's good at it, that's for sure.
Lolo, come on.
Lolo's our record rep who works for Curb Records, and she works with Lee Bryce and Jackson Mickelson. So she's always working hard for her artist, and she's going to take real good care of you. Trust me. I've known her for an entire lifetime, and I love her to pieces. This is really cool, though, is we were talking backstage for a few minutes that a lot of people, this is your first trip to Portland, but not your first trip to the Northwest, because last year you opened up the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest with Blake Shelton and Pitbull.
I did. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
That was crazy.
Talk about one extreme to the other.
It was extreme. Yes.
I mean, it was nuts. Were you a part of both the shows, or just like an overall act of? Because there was a lot of acts on that show. I didn't get a chance to see it.
I was on the main stage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it went me, and then Pitbull played right after me, and then Blake Shelton right after me. After that,
it's nice for Pitbull to close your show.
It was. We're watching Pitbull, and I'm like, this is so inspirational. I had to rethink what I'm doing in my life.
Right.
Just watching. He's got these dancers everywhere. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
Right. Yeah. It would take something away from that. Like, don't hire the dancers maybe for country, but
I'm like.
The suit and glasses is cool. Keep the hair. Trust me. If I had hair like yours, I would be loving it. It would be awesome.
I'm telling you, man. No, I'm envious of you. I promise.
I would have a man bun if I could do it. I had hair years ago. Lori can attest to it. Lori and I used to work together in Los Angeles, and years ago I had hair that was like down to my back. And
Come on.
yeah, so over the years, kids, mother passing away, stress took a little toll on me. So that's the way it goes. So keep the hair.
On the sides here.
There you go.
It's
exactly.
Slowly deteriorating.
Did you, when you looked at Blake and as an artist that so established like he is now, does it kind of like, oh my gosh, that's Blake Shelton? Does it overwhelm you still a little bit, or at the point like, I've got to get to him because I want to reach out and touch base with him on something that I can learn or something you can take away from him as an artist?
I think honestly watching those live shows and being able to be a part of them and seeing how they react with the crowd and how they sing the songs that have made them who they are is something just inspiring in itself. And the way he talks to a crowd, the way he's just true to who he is as a person, and there's a lot of artists like that. And I think as long as you're honest and true, and I think the fans can see that. And it's exactly why I rap my music and I put it out the way I do, because it's me 100% unfiltered. And that's what I think Blake does as well with this stuff.
Right.
Some tongue-in-cheek stuff, which is pretty cool as well.
Well, it's coming from your heart, so it's really just the truth. And what a talent to be able to take something from your mind and your heart, like, I've got to put this down to a pencil on a piece of paper, and then you make it a hit. It's amazing how you guys do that. Huge props to you guys for doing that. Yeah, it's awesome. I know we want to hear some more music. I definitely want to hear some more music. We got a new single. I'm not going to talk about it. I'll let you guys deliver it. I saw the video last night. Good night. Get a chance to check that out on Vivo. Let's talk about social media real quick. Give us a shout out on your social media pages so people can start following you and talking about you.
Awesome. Yes, I am Filmore, and you can find me at Filmore Music. So at Filmore Music, it's one F and one L. And that's the easiest way to find me. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the above. So.
It's funny you say that because last night I went home and I'm like, Filmore. I type it in. I'm like, Filmore Theater. I've heard of that before. There's Filmore Coffee in the Hawthorne district over here. I'm like, that's not who I'm looking for. But you're associated with some great damn names, let me tell you.
I'll take it, man. It's my last name, too. So it's like, I was born with it, so I'm going to roll with it.
Yeah, but say the Filmore Theater's yours. Why not? Roll with it. Yeah, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for Mr. Filmore.